I had a really beautiful breathwork session last Friday, and it led to some really beautiful revelations and revealings through meditation. These experiences or these insights that I have, I brought them out of that meditation, and I've continued to sit with them, and I'm going to try to put them in the best words that I can describe to speak to it and to also speak from it, so you can get an idea of what this is. So through this meditation, what came to me was a vision of fractals. So fractals, for some of you will know what fractals are, and for others you may not. But a fractal is, in a sense, it's the most basic element that is then repeated many times in whatever it is that you're looking at. So I have the koi, and the scale on the koi is one fractal. But see how it's replicated throughout the whole fish. So when you look at a fish, it's full of fractals. If you look at coral, it's full of fractals. If you look at the pattern on this cup, they're all fractals. That's all that is. When we start to look at a plant, and this is a peace lily or the Madonna lily, each one of these leaves, even though it's smaller and it then becomes larger, it is one fractal that then gets repeated, and that's why we say this is a peace lily. You're not going to see a leaf that comes off this that is representative of the umbrella tree. They're different fractals in a sense. When we see this beautiful wing that we have here, that a good friend of mine honoured the death of the bird, and it's a Kookaburra wing, but there's fractals within the feathers, and if we took that down to a microscopic level, we would see even further fractals. The Mandelbrot is a fractal. If you look at succulents, you'll see fractals. Fractals are everywhere. So what I was seeing within the meditation and the vision was fractals. Wow, this is really interesting. So, and what the meditation was saying to me is that the nature of reality is based on fractals. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can go with that. But then what it was also saying to me is the fractal, the ultimate fractal that the whole universe and all of life is designed upon is one thing. And that one thing that, and it's not, it's this fractal of the peace lily, or it's this fractal of the umbrella tree, or this fractal of the scale on the fish. What the blueprint was it's the fractal of free will. Now just sit with that, just for a moment. So what that suggests is that there is only one point within the whole of life that can ever be replicated. So a fractal can only be replicated. It can only replicate itself. And the one point of origin is free will. So it's the fractal of free will that then gets replicated. So what that suggests is that everything is consciousness. Everything. Just because I'm a living human being, it doesn't mean that I'm consciousness and this tree is not consciousness. Or the floor, or the cup, or the water in the plastic. Everything is consciousness having its own experience. And the way that it has its own experience is because of the fractal of free will.